I've tested a lot of electric cars, fast ones, efficient ones, and ones that feel in a class of their own. And the Volvo ES90 ticks that box. It is kitted out to the nines in tech and comes in one long, luxurious package. I've spent the week with this car and I have so much to say. This could potentially be the smartest EV I've ever tested. Let's find out why. At a first glance, it's hard to define. The ES90 combines the smooth lines of a saloon, the adaptability of a fastback, and the spacious interior and high ground clearance associated with SUVs. The front features Thor's hammer headlight design for the familiar Volvo identity, and the rear is equally distinctive with the C-shaped LED rear lamps that move up to the rear window here. Pick from 7 different color options and 4 different wheel choices ranging from 20 to 22 inches. And in the boot, we have 424 litres of loading space. If the back seats go down, that is 733 litres. Oh, by the way, don't mind my sick Lemo folding electric bike. Slight tangent, but if you're looking for a lightweight carbon folding electric bike, that is a great competitor to a Brompton, and even smaller than a Brompton when folded, then check out my video right here. Anyway, back to the Volvo. There's also a 22-litre frunk for storing your charging cables. Charging cables come in this very chic bag as well, so depending on how you want to store your cables, you've got options. The smooth flowing shape isn't just about the design, it also helps the car to move more efficiently through the air, which in turn gets you more range per charge, which I will come on to shortly. But just looking at it with its clean Scandinavian styling, this car is confident and quietly established. And then there's how this car charges. So it can add up to 186 miles of range in just 10 minutes with a 350 kilowatt DC charger. And that is all thanks to their brand new 800 volt system, which basically means that electricity can flow through the car faster and charge it quicker. This is the first Volvo with this brand new high power system. Every component in the electric system of this car has been updated to be compatible with the brand new 800 volts. So we're talking the battery cells, e-motors, inverter, climate and thermal systems. This means less heat, more efficiency and much faster charging. You can charge from 10 to 80% in as little as 22 minutes. So instead of having to fit your day around charging your car, you're able to stop off somewhere with, of course, a faster charger connector and be able to charge up pretty quickly whilst you grab a coffee. And when it's fully charged, you can get up to 435 miles of range on one charge. Now, I will say, I've been using this car for the past week and I drove about 100 miles the other day and I used about 34% battery, and that was a mix of city, motorway and country roads. So I could say comfortably that I'd be able to get about 320 miles of range quite easily with this car doing sort of mixed journey use. You could definitely get more if you're doing just city driving. 320 miles, that is confidence inspiring for myself as a driver, because behind the scenes there is this brand new battery technology which is constantly managing the energy, helping you to go further and charge less. So overall, you're getting faster charging, longer range and less waiting around. It's engineered for long distance driving without compromise, placing it right at the top of its class for real world usability. For the trims, choose between the entry-level Plus or Ultra, as well as a single, twin or twin motor performance setup with 0 to 62 between 6.6 and 4 seconds, depending on your drivetrain. Efficiency is just as important. With consumption between 3 to 3.9 miles per kilowatt hour, the ES90 is designed to go further using less energy, which is especially impressive for a car of this size. And beyond driving, this is a car that integrates into your life in new ways. With vehicle-to-home and vehicle-to-grid capability, it's not just something you drive, it's something that can power your home or even give energy back to the grid. Starting price is £67,560 for the Plus single motor, but can go all the way up to around £86,000 for the performance option. Competing with the likes of the BMW i5, the Mercedes EQE and the Audi A6 e-tron, it's firmly in the premium executive EV segment. It's not cheap, but it's competitive. To be totally transparent, like I said earlier, I have had this car for a week because I did actually go on the UK press launch of the Volvo ES90, did a whole review, spent a day with it, got home, offloaded the footage, and then said footage got corrupted on my hard drive. So Volvo had kindly sent me another ES90 to review, and do you know what? I feel like it was all meant to happen for a reason, because I've spent even more time with this car, and honestly, everything I felt and thought about that vehicle in a day has only grown stronger throughout the week. This car is just, it's a piece of art in my opinion. I absolutely love it. And I'm starting in the back with the interior because, of course, this is an executive car. It's just as much for the passengers as it is for the driver. It's designed to be open, spacious, light. Everything just works beautifully together. The soft materials, this kind of woody effect paneling. Now, I have with me today the Ultra, so I have everything included. Now, with the Plus trim, so much already comes included, with a Google Power infotainment system, a full suite of safety technology, premium audio, and a spacious, refined interior. The one I have with me today, the Ultra, is the top spec, and this comes equipped with everything. No, but if you do go for the Ultra, it does feel like there is a step up in terms of refinement, comfort, luxury. You get air suspension, Bowers & Wilkins sound system. You get ventilated and massage capable seats. So just to give you an idea of how much space there is in the back, so this seat is set up to my usual driving setup. I've got pretty long legs, and the amount of room that I've got left, it's actually unbelievable. I mean, this is a long car. It is 5 meters in total in length. You can comfortably fit 2 people in the back. 3, of course, the middle seat is always a little bit thinner, but check this with the middle seat. Pull this, and you have a lovely little armrest area, and then pop this button, and you have your cup holders here as well. Having this down also does help with visibility for the driver. I mean, granted, there's not much that you can see through here, but having this down does help. But comfort, space, there is so much back here. You've got your own climate control center here too. You've got a couple of USB-C charge points, and it's just so airy. Okay, let's go in the front. Beautiful bath scenes behind me, by the way. I'm in Alexandra Park, which is known for its beautiful views above. Okay, let's spin you around. We have this huge 14.5-inch central display, which keeps everything within reach. With Volvo, they like to have everything at the touch of a button in the center console here, and they have some quick controls for most of the things that you need. It comes with the new generation infotainment system with Google built in, so you can get Google Maps at a touch of a button. You've got Google Assistant and more apps in here. So of course we've got Apple CarPlay, SoundCloud, Spotify, Waze, Tidal, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, Abbey Road Studios. This is a key point about this car, which I'm gonna come on to shortly. And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to give it a big fat thumbs up for me. It's gonna let YouTube know that I'm doing a good job and get this video out to more people just like yourself wanting to know more about some fancy technology. Okay, we continue. As well as this humongous infotainment screen, we also have this 9-inch driver display with everything you need to know. So it's saying, hello Ailish. If I put it into drive, then it starts giving me details like, of course, speed and anything else I need to know. Range, okay, thanks for letting me know that I'm sat in my seat. If I'm going into reverse, we get a 360-degree camera setup for parking bliss. I can't tell you how many times this setup has saved me. Not only does it give you this 360-degree view, but it also lets you know in inches how close you're getting to something. So when I've had some really tight parking spots that I've needed to get into, it's made me feel a lot more confident. Because this is a long car. You have to remember that. And when you're driving around tight city spaces, stuff like that, it makes all the difference. And can we please talk about this panoramic setup? I know I said it's super light, spacious, great for people in the back. It is UV ray resistant, is that the right word? Stops UV rays coming through. And at the touch of a button, you can switch up the shading. So it depends if you want a bit more of a view or not. totally up to you. The ES90 also sports a 4-zone climate system featuring an advanced air purifier capable of filtering out over 95% of airborne particulates, including pollen, grass, and tree allergens. So if you suffer from hay fever, this thing might become your favourite place to be. And if you step up to the Ultra trim, you also get ventilated massage seats, adding another layer of comfort on longer journeys. But what really defines the ES90 is how it thinks. This is what Volvo calls a software-defined car, built around a powerful central computer that controls everything from safety to performance to the overall driving experience. At its core are next-generation processors handling huge amounts of data in real time, constantly monitoring the car, the road, and everything happening around you. So the car isn't just reacting, it's anticipating, helping you stay safer, smoother on the roads, and more efficient with every drive. The active safety systems are powered by an advanced array of sensors, including 5 radars, 7 cameras, and 12 ultrasonic sensors. The original model did have a LiDAR sensor, which did make it look a little bit like a taxi cab, but the supplier Luminar failed to meet its contractual obligations to Volvo cars, and I would say it looks better without it. And this car is still very much a tech-savvy, safety-first vehicle despite not having that LiDAR. And over time, it can even improve how it works, using data and software to refine everything from safety systems to battery performance. And just like your phone, the ES90 keeps evolving with over-the-air updates, new features, improvements and upgrades which can be added without ever having to step into a dealership. It's all built on a shared tech platform so that those improvements can roll out faster, not only to this car, but across future Volvo models. So this isn't just a car that you drive today, it's one that keeps getting better tomorrow. There is so much to love about this car. First and foremost, I mean, just the driving experience is wonderful. I mean, this is a spacious, airy, nice, gorgeous car, and the suspension is lovely. The handling with the steering wheel is great. I mean, there is a nice bit of connection. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. You can actually adjust that in the menu if you want it to feel a little bit heavier. The speaker setup is unbelievable. So it's great for a speaker head like myself. Get those tunes on, get on the road. It's super spacious in here, but I don't feel like I'm not aware of the size of the car, thanks obviously to the array of sensors, cameras, radars, just everything you need to make sure that you are across what size this vehicle is. Visibility is fine. It's been given a lot of cameras, I think, because there are a few blind spots, like for example, when you do have that blind spot back there, of course you've got this screen up here that tells you whether or not there's a car close to you, and you've of course got the warning on the mirror as well, but you can't really see. There's quite a few pillars in the way, and obviously as the windows get smaller, your vision is blocked. Also with that middle seat up in the back there, it's very hard to see out the rear window. I mean, there's not much rear window anyway because of obviously the styling of the car. So anyway, thank goodness for all the cameras and sensors. It definitely makes up for it. I do feel really confident driving this car despite it being very long and being rather wide as well. As both driver and passenger, it really does just feel like you are sitting in a very luxurious, wonderfully spacious, techy, electric car. Honestly, it's a glowing review for me, I'm not gonna lie. I guess my one bugbear could be that this kind of shiny piano black up on the dashboard here, it does catch reflections because it is so blimmin' shiny. So therefore, sometimes when I'm looking this way, it can look like something's flashing up at me because I'm used to sort of the screen telling me things. I'm used to the head-up display as well, telling me information on the windscreen here. So it's a slight visual distraction. That's one thing I'm going to point out, as well as obviously having less visibility obviously through that rear window as well, but the cameras do make up for it. Now there's some really cool safety features. Because it is of course Volvo, they have gone to the nines with safety and technology. So let's find out more. Here's a great one. If the system detects that you're looking away from the road for too long, the car can react faster in emergency situations, including braking earlier if needed. It's designed to step in when you might not. Then there's pilot assist. Pull down on the right-hand stalk and the car can help steer, brake and accelerate for you, keeping you centered in the lane and a safe distance from the car ahead. And unlike some systems that feel overly aggressive, this feels smooth, calm and genuinely confidence-inspiring. One of the smartest features is speed adaptation. Using HD mapping data and the car's sensors, the ES90 already knows what's coming ahead. So approaching something like a roundabout, the car can automatically slow down, guide you through it and then accelerate again as you exit. It's subtle, but after a while you stop noticing the technology itself and just notice how much easier driving feels. Depending on where you're driving, how you're feeling, you're able to change up the one pedal mode. So they have a very quick, handy selector in the main menu on the screen here. So you can click it 3 times. Currently I'm on one pedal because I'm driving through the city, but you click it once and then you can take it off as well, or you can also put it into auto. So if you've got a car driving in front of you, it knows to kind of follow that car and put on the regen brakes, as it were, so that you can recoup that energy without having to use the brake pedal yourself. I felt like an absolute G driving this car around. I'm so smitten. I've been banging my tunes out. I've not felt stressed. I've just felt very relaxed. There's everything that I need to just enjoy the journey. Like the massage seats have just been, in fact, actually I'm gonna put those on right now. Sorry if there's a bit of a noise. Massage seats are just, oh my God, I'm just gonna have these on all the time when I can. Oh, it's just so good, a bit of lumbar relief. Sorry, I've completely forgotten what I was gonna say. But the real winner with the ES90 is what you hear. This has a Bowers and Wilkins system with 25 speakers, a 25-channel amp and 1,610 watts of power. But it's not about loudness, it's about precision. The tweeter, which plays the high sounds, is placed on top to reduce distortion and direct sound exactly where it should be, into your ears. Continuum mid-range speakers deliver incredibly clean vocals, while the Nautilus-inspired design eliminates unwanted resonance. Behind the scenes, Dirac Unison lends the car's interior and tunes to the entire cabin as one acoustic space, while Quantum Logic Immersion separates instruments for true spatial audio. And it even adapts in real time to outside noise so the sound stays consistent wherever you are. And with the Abbey Road Studios Mode, you can recreate the legendary recording studio sounds right here. This isn't just listening, this is stepping inside the music. Click into sound. You've got all these different selectors that you have, but oh my gosh, here we go. Abbey Road, open it up. Welcome to Abbey Road Studios. Let's begin. So this gives you a quick tutorial, yada, yada, yada. But basically, depending on what kind of vibe you're after, intimate, open, energized, expansive, and you can move around basically the kind of the space of the sound. Super cool. Let's get some Mozart on. Oh my God. What adds to the greatness of not only having these incredible speakers and just the whole setup is the fact that this car is so beautifully insulated. You can barely hear anything outside, so you really do get this immersive experience when it comes to playing your own music. If you are a sound head, you've got to try one of these. Over its lifetime, the ES90 produces significantly lower emissions, making it one of the lowest carbon footprints of any Volvo car to date. Its footprint is around 50% lower than the Volvo S90 mild hybrid variant and 30% lower than the plug-in. It's built using recycled and responsibly sourced materials. Instead of always using brand new raw materials, Volvo reuses and chooses cleaner sources wherever possible, and produced using climate-neutral energy thanks to their clean energy factory, reducing its carbon footprint before it even reaches the road. In total, the life cycle footprint of the ES90 is around 31 tonnes CO2, and that drops down to around 26 tonnes with renewable energy. For reference, the EX30, which is much smaller and will naturally have a lower footprint, is around 30 tonnes CO2, best case scenario. So despite the ES90 being much bigger, it's still very close in numbers. Having been lucky enough to spend the past week with this vehicle, it has only solidified my love for this car. Sure, it's expensive, but it's built to be an executive luxury electric car. There's no hiding behind that with Volvo, and they have packed it full of new tech to make it charge faster, to give it more range, to make it more efficient, to make it like a supercomputer, and the safety and software systems inside it. I mean, I can't fault it really. So if you are in the market for a luxury electric car, spacious, clean, calm interior that just drives really well, the ES90 is a really solid option. But guys, I would love to hear your thoughts on this one. Let me know down in the comments what you think. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a fat thumbs up. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, well, make sure you do that to stay up to date with all the latest tech news and reviews. And I'll see you for the next one.